Sea turtles are finally thriving now that people are stuck indoors. The lack of human activity seems to have been of benefit to marine life in general. I remember when I was small, we used to live in Cyprus, the island of Cyprus. And it was, I guess, spring. Yeah, well, anyway, even winter is very mild there. But we, on Sundays, on the weekends, we used to go with families and friends, little children, to various places around. It's not a very big island, but we used to also go towards the sea. And at one point, we saw sea turtles giving birth on the beach. And they were, of course, it was a very big toil for them to do so. And as they laid their eggs and covered them with their back fins with the sand, then they went back. They would abandon the eggs covered up, and they would go back into the sea, exhausted from giving birth to their little eggs. But we saw that. We saw that up close. Anyway, this is what's going on. Wildlife all over the globe, where movements of humans have been restricted due to the novel coronavirus pandemic, seems to be thriving, returning to spaces where they were unable to visit due to human activity. And great news for the leatherback sea turtles, who favor Juno Beach in Florida for nesting, thought to be the most densely nested beach in the world. Loggerhead Marine Life Center in Florida monitors the beach every year to make sure the nests remain undisturbed by people and dogs. Disturbing the nest can have fatal results for the eggs if they're exposed to the hot summer weather and potentially reach deadly temperatures. Although still early in the season, the center has already counted 69 nests, with numbers significantly higher than normal, according to CBS Miami report. The majority of the nests are from leatherback turtles. They're the largest living sea turtles and classed as vulnerable by WWF. Sarah Hirsch, the senior manager for research and data at Loggerhead Marine Life Center, said, "Our leatherbacks are coming in strong this year. It's going to be a really good year for our leatherbacks. We're excited to see our turtles thrive in this environment. Our world has changed, but these turtles have been doing this for millions of years, and it's just reassuring and gives us hope that the world is still going on." Overall, the lack of boats and their human handlers seem to have been of benefit to the marine life in general, and Hirsch said the sea turtles are now mating close to the shore near the surface of the water. Researchers are optimistic for the sea turtles since the season has just started, and the Loggerhead Marine Life Center will continue to collect data to see how the marine life is affected throughout the season, which ends October 31st. The loggerhead turtles and the rest of the marine life will probably be very happy to enjoy the peace at Juno Beach for a good while longer. According to WWF website, turtle populations have been declined for the past 20 years. Pacific populations from overharvesting and interactions with fisheries. Atlantic leatherbacks feed almost exclusively on jellyfish, and many die from swallowing floating plastic bags by mistake, and their long migrations then put them at risk of running into long-line fisheries. Hundreds of thousands of sea turtles are caught in shrimp trawl nets, long-line hooks, and fishing gill nets, and then thrown because they can't reach the surface to breathe. They drown. Beaches are crucial to turtles for nesting. Rising sea levels and mostly unchecked human activity, such as vehicle traffic on beaches, uncontrolled developments, and other activities have either directly destroyed or disturbed sea turtle nesting, beaches around the world, as well as their feeding grounds, the seagrass beds, and the coral reefs. The final blow for many wildlife species is overharvesting and illegal trade. Legal egg collection in Southeast Asia leads to tens of thousands of eggs being lost. This cultural practice led to the local extinction of leatherbacks in Malaysia, while Indonesia's turtle population has suffered massive decline in the region due to uncontrolled egg collecting and the killing of adult turtles over several decades. In Central America, in spite of protective legislation, eggs are still collected for subsistence or commercial use. Hunting and egg collection continue throughout the Indian Ocean as well. This by Jade Small on the Mind Unleashed Creative Commons. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, You will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events, events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.